Good morning, peeps. Good afternoon, peeps. Good evening, people. Good night, everyone. That's just to cover all the bases, all right? This is Catherine Hidalgo, your friendly, intuitive catalyst conduit, just coming on to share a little bit of wisdom, if I could be so bold. But first of all, I have to say, I love you. I love you. I love you like crazy. More than triple dark chocolate ice cream with macadamia nuts and tons of almonds. Imagine that roasted. Don't mind me, I'm just nuts. A fruit and nut cake, actually. Listen, the thing that occurred to me this morning when I woke up is the idea of this 3 feet from gold. It's not what you think. In fact, it's not what we think at all. Because I woke with a sound, not a sound. Well, yes, I woke with a sound in my head, and then came a song. And the song was an oldie from Tom Jones. Um, now I forget. Never mind. What's important about the song were the lyrics. And I didn't know how important lyrics were, in fact, in a song when you wake up singing it. I mean, when last has anyone heard a Tom Jones song? I love all the man's songs. Huh? I love everything he does. I love everything he did. And I learned this trick about paying attention to lyrics in a song from the greatest teacher I've ever known to date, Marilyn Aloria, who is still my teacher. Yeah. So this is a little plug for her. You all must go and type in her name and check her out. Fantastic human being. But the thing about the song is when I began singing it, because at first I thought, oh God, it's going to tell me some sort of, like I'm not doing well because it was about memories. And then because it kept repeating and repeating, I started to pay attention to it. And because I know the song and it was one of my favorites, it still is actually, as an oldie, I began singing the words. And that's when I understood it is not just about memories. It's about progress as well. And that is what was so fantastic. Now you're going to see me looking away from the camera every so often. It's because I don't want to go off track. So I put down little notes, little pointers to remind myself of what I want to talk about. And I am giving myself 10 minutes to do this because I do tend to go off track and talk about all sorts of other stuff. That's not for this morning. So anyway, this business about memories, this is what the 3 feet from gold is all about. Because I learned this term from the great Bob Proctor. I used to follow him religiously, and I believe he learned the term from the very great, huge Napoleon Hill, his teacher. Now, 3 feet from goal means that you can't really tell when you are just a bit away, or better said, very close to your goal, to achieving what it is you have decided, or what is it you have put your mind on. That is what 3 feet from gold really is. And basically, it's just saying you cannot see around the corner. But when you know, and this is the message that I understood this morning, when you know that you are on track, when you know that you are doing the work, that is when obstacles begin appearing. But here's the trick: the obstacles are our memories. Our memories, the things that keep floating up to the top. You have to start paying attention to the memories to understand what they are telling you. The problem with us humans is that when memories float up, and unfortunately, because we are humans, they are usually bad memories. They are usually not positive at all, you know? And this is where we all have to start paying attention. This is what I understood this morning. We have to start paying attention immediately. You look at the memory, you don't go into the story, but you pay attention to what it is telling you. And it's basically just a signpost to say, hey, this is where you were, and that is all. Because when you come back to reality meaning the real world, this earthly life, the present, the now, and you compare, you can see that that is not where you are anymore. And that is the trick with memories. And that is what I want to share this morning. Also, what I understood as well with these songs that we wake with playing in our heads in the morning, it is simply messages from our subconscious to tell us this has now come to the surface. This is a signpost. This is where you are. Compare it to where you were. And and it is also a confirmation that, girl, you have got it in the bag. Go on, pursue, forge ahead. Stop for no one, stop for nothing. Just get on with it. Because when we go to sleep at night, we return home. We return to our point of origin. We return to our star planet. We return to where we originated, because there were no human beings on this planet, huh? Okay? Regardless of what uh, all these scientists and archaeologists want to say, there was no life, there was no human life on this planet. We all decided to come here. But that's another story. You see? You see? I almost went off track again. But the point I am making is, and I really, really want to underline this, and oh my gosh, I didn't turn on my timer, and I really need to turn on my timer because I want to stick to this 10 minutes because I have something else to do. So basically, it's the old memories that draw you back. And what else? Time is a human construct. And with you time is fluid, time is linear. You can change the time in every moment of every day. You can have a day and live a day that feels like 24 hours in 1 hour. I'm not kidding. I have been practicing this for years, and no, I am not going off on a tangent. I have a point to make here. Therefore, when you feel that you do not have enough time in the day, you need to begin telling yourself, I have all the time I need. And the more you tell yourself that, every time you start to stress that I don't have enough time, you will see that time becomes elastic. When I become too human, I'm not really. I know that. I mean, I can confirm that now. I only look human, but I know I am timeless. And so when I become human, that is when I start to stress. That is when we start to stress. That is when we think and then we believe our thoughts, which are liars, and we believe the old memories, which are untrue. Why? Because we are here right now, and the old memories are exactly that, old. They are in the past. They are gone. They are dead. It is just a habit. Again, something I learned and finally understood from Marilyn Aloria. Because we are human beings, we have habits. And one of the bad habits is we do not leave our past behind, which is why we believe our memories and we start to relive our memories. And what does all this have to do with 3 feet from gold? It is because when you allow yourself to sink back into those memories, you lose sight of that fact. And they are simply signposts to say, hey, you're almost there. No, you cannot see around the corner. But honey, baby, you have been doing this work for so goddamn long and you are almost there. This is just to show you this is where you were and this is where you are now. And it's a heads up to say, go ahead, forge ahead. You are almost there. And that, people, is what I want to tell you. So when you wake with songs in your head, look at the lyrics. Investigate the lyrics. It's easy to find on the internet. Oh, rain is pouring. Um, and see what the lyrics have to tell you. And then compare it with where you are now. And you will see that the memories are just fucking shit. It's crap. It's not true. It's unreal. And this is just friggin' great stuff. I love it. Don't you love it? Man, I love it. And one way to pump yourself up is a trick that I learned from Carol Look, who is one of the most phenomenal EFT masters I have ever met. I have been following her for years and I recently reconnected, and she has a technique called the yes technique, and I practiced it last night, and I realized that it pumped me up so much, and I started doing it again this morning. And I just want to read, and it's not anything imaginary, it is all based in reality. So here's what I did for myself this last night, and you can use this. It doesn't take long. You can write a gratitude list. You can write all the things that you like about yourself. You can write down all the things that you like about your day, anything that pumps you up. But I like the yes technique. And basically, you write out a list. You do it for yourself. You write out a list. And here's what I'll use mine. Is my name Catherine Hidalgo? Yes! Am I black and beautiful? Yes! Am I moving forward with my goals and pursuing my life mission? Yes. What else? Do I love the sky blue color? Yes. What else? Did you wash your sheet last week? Yes. I only have one, by the way. So it's absolutely friggin' essential. Uh, do you have Apple earbuds? Yes. Do you have a symbol book that you created? Yes. Are you 5'5" tall? Yes, this is what I mean by it being real. So you just look at stuff that is real and true about you, and the answer will always be yes. Now, pay attention. Do not pull in other things where you are having difficulties. Because I did that with one and I immediately felt my vibration change. So I understood immediately. Do I have a pair of Birkenstock? Yes. You know, and it's just stuff like that to pump you up, to pump yourself up. So this is a perfect way and an easy way of getting out of the memories that want to pull you back. And it will also keep you on track and encourage you to forge ahead because you are 3 feet from gold. It is not what you think it is. It is not what you may have thought, and it is not difficult at all. So, on this note, I'm going to say, I love you. I love you. I love you like crazy. And goodbye for now, people.